Alright, so after that you got the tag team turmoil match, and well, they decided that since they had a month to decide to find a tag team to face the Hart Foundation at Night of Champions, and they never once said what kind of match it was going to be or who it was going to be against. Shows how much they care about those tag team championships just after they made brand new tag team championships for the Hart Foundation. I know they're called the Hart Dynasty, but they come out to the same rift with the Hart Foundation. Even after the Hart Foundation got brand new tag team belts, the tag team division is so dead. It's a joke. Anyway, they end up having a turmoil match where the Hart Foundation has to go through, I think it's 4 or 5 other teams in order to win. And they are eliminated. The very first team they face, they're eliminated by the Usos. And if you watch Raw, the Usos are nobody. They're jobbers. Randy Orton killed them both dead with RKOs when he fought one of them, and then he RKO'd the other one. They're jobbers. They're no one. But they beat the tag team champions. And then after that was Vladimir Kozlov and Santino Marella, who is the biggest wrestling joke that they've got. The guy jobs to everybody. And sure enough, they lost. After that was Evan Braun and Mark Henry, who I like them, but they're jobbers. They're not a team. They're just two guys that threw together who have nothing better to do. And they did beat one team, but then after that they brought out dashing Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, who they won the whole thing. Drew McIntyre and dashing Cody Rhodes are the new tag team champions. The new, as Alicia Fox would say, the undefined tag team champions. Anyway, what was the point of that? The Hart Foundation are a good team, they're good wrestlers, they know how to put on a match that's competent, and they have Natalya as their manager, and they're a competent team. What the hell are Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes aren't a team? Again with this, they're two guys that threw together for absolutely no reason. This is now what, the third team Cody Rhodes has been in tag team champions? Does anybody really want to see Drew McIntyre on Raw and SmackDown every week? The guy's boring as hell. I don't care if he is Jeff Jarrett, the chosen one, or whatever they're doing with him. He's boring. I don't want to see him on both shows. And I definitely don't want to see more grooming tips, nostril hair grooming tips from Cody Rhodes on Raw and SmackDown every week. Unnecessary. After that, you got the main event, the six-pack challenge. Elimination six-pack challenge, evidently. They say right as the match is starting. Never mentioned that before. You got Randy Orton, John Cena, Wade Barrett, the champion Sheamus, Edge, and Chris Jericho. And less than 5 minutes into the match, Chris Jericho gets RKO'd and eliminated. Gone. Let me tell you why this is dumb. There are a few reasons, but I'll list them. One, it's dumb because they just spent the last 2 weeks having him lose to John Morrison to try and put him over so that he was out of the six-pack challenge. Then he had a cage match against the tag team champions, the Hart Foundation, the same Hart Foundation that couldn't beat the Usos, so what chance of hope do they have of beating Chris Jericho in a cage match to put him back into the match? So they had all this intrigue of taking him out and then putting him in, and then he loses in less than 5 minutes. What's the point? I mean, the word is that it's his last night and he's done with the company and yada yada this and yada that, and they make him do the long walk of shame as he's leaving again. But I mean, why? Why do they continuously bury a guy that's so good at what he does? I just don't get it. He's really very talented, cuts a great promo, good heel, good babyface, but for some reason they just shit on him every chance they get. So he was gone. And then after that, Edge was eliminated by Cena, I believe. And then after that, all the NXT morons come running out, and they distract John Cena so that Wade Barrett can give him the slam thing and pin him and eliminate him. And then Cena gets all pissed off and comes back with a steel chair and knocks out some of the Nexus guys as they're going to swarm on Randy Orton. When he does this, Randy Orton RKO's Wade Barrett, pins him. He's out. Sheamus immediately comes in and hits him with his bro kick, pins him, doesn't get the pin. Then he RKO's Sheamus, pins him, and becomes the champion. You can't fault the logic. Randy Orton is ridiculously over. The guy, they love him. And to tell you the truth, I don't get it. Like, the guy is a drooling psychopath who RKOs everybody, but the kids and the fans and everyone loves him, so it was not a bad decision. I like Sheamus. I think his heel run still had some steam, but I guess they didn't. I'll tell you what didn't make any sense. Afterwards, this was just, like, what they did was he won the match, and he was holding the title, and he was doing his thing, and he was doing all this for, I swear to you, almost 5 minutes, and everybody was expecting The Miz to run out with his Money in the Bank briefcase. They played his theme song twice, Randy Orton's. And everyone was just kind of waiting, and it didn't happen. He just literally had, like, the Hulk Hogan 5-minute pose thing, you know, with the belt and everything, and then the show goes off the air. I don't get why that was so long. I mean, I guess they were early or what, but that was just, he should have came out. Oh, one more thing. The morons, the announcers, are talking to each other, and all of a sudden, you know, Michael Cole and Matt Striker they yell at each other and whatnot, and say stupid shit and insult each other, and then all of a sudden they're on the same page for the heels, you know, like, that was just weird. I don't know why they were doing that. Jerry Lawler has to play the face, and if you've ever watched Raw before, Jerry Lawler's predominantly the heel announcer, the one who's supposed to make life difficult for the face announcer, but now he's got to be the good guy. Well, these two idiots, Michael Cole and Matt Striker, have to be the heels. You want proof of how stupid Michael Cole is? I'll give it to you. Michael Cole was asking Jerry Lawler how he managed to topple the Giant during the Big Show match, I believe. How he beat Andre. To which Jerry said, Andre never lost. Andre the Giant never lost a match. This company's biggest grossing match to date is Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 in the Pontiac Silverdome in front of 93,000 people, where Hogan pinned Andre clean. But apparently Andre never lost a match. You know, it's just shit like this that I don't get. Like, they should know this. It's their company's history. They should know how the matches go. Oh, and I swear to God, if Michael Cole calls a power slam, a scoop slam one more time, I'm gonna fucking strangle the guy to death. Because I can't stand it. It's like he does it on purpose. Every time I'm watching, he's just like, oh, and Randy Orton with a scoop slam, and it's not. It's a power slam. And every time Matt Striker hears him, he corrects him, so I can only assume he's just doing it on purpose to go with his annoying heel stick, but it's stupid. Stop doing it. Anyway, that was Night of Champions. Overall, it was a good show. I mean, you know, the matches were okay, aside from the women's one, but, like, they were alright. I would recommend watching Night of Champions. The wrestling was okay. And that's my review, guys. Again, I'm going to try and get up the top 12 wrestling theme songs, hopefully by the end of the month. And hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Until next time, that wrestling guy, signing off.